Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Friday, February 12th, 2016, around 7:24 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. The sun went down. It's bitterly cold. Maybe a snow flurry or a snow squall tonight. Not many areas going to get it. Maybe the significant snow could be at the Cape and the islands of maybe 1 to 3 inches. Northern Maine and down East Maine is going to get up to 10 inches of snow because of the Northern Trough, which, if it hits in an area, could dump as much as 22 inches of snow. Some news to report. Major League Baseball has suspended Mets pitcher Lenny Mccarthy for life because he flunked his third PED test. And if you have 3 offenses for PEDs in baseball, you're suspended for life. He only becomes the second living person who's been suspended for life. The other one's Pete Rose. And Oakland A's traded for outfielder Chris Davis from the Milwaukee Brewers. Chris Bosh of the Miami Heat is going to miss the All-Star game due to a calf injury. Al Horford is going to take his place. And that's about it on news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is SportsCenter anchor Jade McCarthy. Jade's been working for the worldwide leader in sports since 2012. She usually co-anchors the weekend SportsCenter with former Nesson colleague Randy Scott. And they work together on many sports centers. And also Jade does some shows for espn as well. Jade was born and she grew up in Newton, Massachusetts. When she was a youngster, she loved horses. In fact, she rode horses competitively for 10 years as a youngster. And she was a very good race horse rider for equestrian. She traveled all across the country competing in horse racing. She never became a jockey. And then she went to Mount Holyoke College, majoring in politics and journalism. And after she got out of college, she went into television. She first worked for TV40 WGGB in Springfield, Massachusetts as a reporter and assignment editor. In the early 2000s, she was pretty good doing that. And then she moved to Huntsville, Alabama to work for WAFF, which as a reporter and anchor. And she did some sports reporting for about 2 years. And then in 2005, Jade worked in Philadelphia for WCAU, which is an NBC owned and operated station. She was a sports anchor and reporter covering a lot of Philadelphia sports. And she was so good at working in Philadelphia that she won many Emmy awards for sports reporting, which was pretty good. She met her husband in Philadelphia. They got married and they have 2 children. And Jade was being scouted by many big wigs for regional sports networks and national sports networks. In 2010, Jade signed with Nesson, and she worked for Nesson for approximately 1.5 years from January 2010 through the fall of 2011. At first, Jade worked as like a beat reporter for the New England Patriots for Nesson. Eventually, she filled in for some Bruins hosting duties and Red Sox hosting duties. And she was an anchor of a sports desk, Nesson Sports Desk, which was rebranded in the summer of 2010 as Ness and Daily, which was a hybrid of a sports highlights show plus talk show. But Sports Daily, Ness and Daily, wasn't a big hit, and eventually it reverted back to a format with Sports Despot as Ness and Daily, and Jade sticked around, but she left in the fall of 2011 because her husband got a job back in Philadelphia and she was expecting her first child. She actually left television for a while, and in September of 2012 Jade resurfaced on ESPN anchoring SportsCenter. She usually is on the weekends doing SportsCenter, teaming with former Ness and colleague Grandy Scott. She sometimes does once in a while weekday SportsCenters in the morning times when either Linda Cohn or Chris McKendry is on assignment or have time off, and she's a pretty good host, and she's got very, very nice legs, and she has a longest time she had long hair, but recently she cut it short, and she looks pretty in that. And she also, the past few months, has been hosting different ESPN shows, including NFL Insiders or College Football Today. She's spreading her wings around. She's becoming maybe one of the top female sports anchors on ESPN, and ESPN might have some bigger roles for Jade in the near future, maybe being on college football, sideline reporting or hosting, or maybe being on NFL Countdown or Major League Baseball Tonight, or doing some NBA shows, or maybe she could host her own talk show on ESPN. You never know. It would be pretty good if she does that because she's a great talent. And that's about it on Jade McCarthy. And that's about it on these video blogs: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus. Tomorrow you're going to get 3 video blogs again. First video blog will be about the 100 greatest matches in professional wrestling history. From number 20 to number 11, we're down to the top 20. On Sunday is going to be the final 10, the top 10 of all time. And regular top 10 list probably return on Monday. The major project I'm doing in March for an extended video blog is the top 67 players in the NHL since 1967, when the league expanded from 6 to 12 teams and eventually to 30 teams, so be on the lookout for that. And the second video blog will be about Altitude Sports and Entertainment, a regional sports network owned by Stan Kroenke, who owns the Avalanche and Nuggets. It's a regional sports network in the Rocky Mountain area focusing on Denver sports. And this third and final video blog of the night will be about actress, reality star, singer Brooke Hogan, who's the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosebud of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt's so stunning. She's the best. She's also got nice legs. Amy Swayze is awesome. And in the words of Dr. Thomas Sharkey, former principal of BMHS, this action will not be tolerated at BMHS. Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Shoutouts, plugs, suggestions, comments, concerns. Private message me. Follow me on Twitter at Chewy7. Might be having some exclusive content on my YouTube page soon, so you could subscribe to my YouTube page because I might put some exclusive stuff on YouTube that won't be on Facebook. And Skype me, adding my name, Rich Sarasol. Bye. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.